Hi Division 2, welcome back to a new week. I hope you had a relaxing long weekend and you were able to grab those moments of sun with family and maybe a few friends from a distance. Welcome to Topic Proposal Week. We will be writing a full outline with a scope and a sequence for our project so that we know what's going to happen in the coming weeks as we tackle it. In order to gain access to our topic proposal assignment, students are going to have to address the feedback that was left for them in last week's brainstorming assignment, where they indicated their preferred topic. So for students, you have to check that feedback before I'm going to move you along to the topic proposal phase. That has to happen ASAP. Several students do get stuck in this phase between brainstorming and planning for their topic proposal. Often, this happens because of a misunderstanding of criteria. This process is not just a research and report type of project. It's an inquiry, and it should have some transformational learning element within it. This project can and should make you uncomfortable. There should be moments of frustration or feeling stuck. And if it doesn't offer that to you, well, the topic focus probably isn't deep enough. But likewise, if you're always flailing and struggling to understand what to do or where to go next, then it's too hard. This is what we call the Goldilocks effect. We want this to be just right so that you have a challenge and learning, but you also have something that feels kind of easy to understand where to go next. The feedback that I'm leaving you is really to try to strike that balance as well as I can remotely, which is why I left audio feedback. Address that feedback, go deal with it. I encourage you to chat with me through Teams lots throughout the beginning of this week so that I can then open up that topic proposal phase to you. Last week when we sent the evaluation criteria out to you, it suggested that there would be groups that you'd be meeting with every single week to support you as you complete your project. Because of the announcement that came down on Friday, I'm not currently going to be moving these groups forward as previously planned. The announcement on Friday was that we'll be moving into some kind of voluntary, so this means you have a choice to attend or not, but blended instruction. So students would be back in class for a single day per week, but we don't know the details of that yet. At this time, I'm very likely going to be split between needing to be in person with the people who come, but also supporting remote learning. So starting a new process where we have a regular weekly routine of meeting could be challenging. It could change in a couple weeks anyway. So when we find out more information, I'll get it to you, but I'll let you know how I can support you and give you that opportunity to see and hear about other student projects throughout the coming weeks. In the meantime, I encourage you to discuss your project idea with your Spirit Buddy group. Just a reminder that math tutorials with me are on Tuesdays and Thursdays starting at 11 o'clock. There is a math video attached to your assignments every day, so I do say watch that first, attempt your assignment, and pop in for help as you need so that I can teach lessons to you too. My goal with these drop-in times is to support you with the things that we're doing currently. Of course, that means I would give any lesson that you required, just like I would in class if you need it. So this is a great time if you're struggling with algebra, especially as we're tackling some new content this week, to come and ask for that help. Okay, remember that you can drop in about anything math related from previous weeks as well, but I'm always going to give priority to the math assignments from the current week. I can't believe that I'm already saying this, but the grading deadline for term 3 is on June 12th. Reports from teachers are due to administration the following week, so we need to get going with thinking about that term deadline that's ahead of us. This has been the exact same pattern from previous terms, so you should probably know the drill by now. Between now and June 12th, you need to start going back to old checklists and submitting anything that is missing from previous weeks. You can find these in the content library section of OneNote that is called Weekly Checklists and go through each of the previous weeks since we've been doing remote learning. Now, if there's a blank spot beside your ID number, keep in mind that that means the assignment is not done in my eyes for some reason or another. This could be due to a human error. That does happen on my part. I make mistakes, but often it's because the assignment is incomplete, or you didn't start it, you didn't follow the criteria properly, or you finished it after I was already updating the marking, or you didn't communicate it with me that you did finish it. So always remember to check the top of the list to see when I last updated it, and you must let me know through Teams chat if you finished something from a previous week. Contrary to popular belief, I don't hang out on Mathletics or on OneNote all night checking to see if someone finished their tasks from week 3 of remote learning. We can only assess what we see from you as well. Always remember that 5 writing or reading samples or math samples are stronger than a single one. More evidence is better for us to really get to the heart of what you do know when we're assessing your learning and reporting on it. After the June 12th deadline, we will be preparing our Genius Hour presentations and tying up any loose ends for the year. June 14th to 19th are those presentations. I will be updating reports with notes from those that week, so they'll fully count toward your Term 3 progress. So keep in mind, June 12th is the deadline for all regular work, and there will be deadlines specifically for the Genius Hour presentation work after that. That's all for this week. Enjoy your week and be sure to send me any messages you have about your Genius Hour project or anything else you need help with. See you soon.